morning, ladies, gentlemen, distinguished visitors and honored guests, and fellow veterans. I'm Assemblyman Bob Castelli. I'm honored to be here with you on this Memorial Day. I come to you not as your assemblyman, but as a veteran of the Vietnam War, as both the grandson of a veteran, the son of a veteran myself, and the father of a veteran. And it is in that capacity that I wish to speak to you today. I have spent most of my Memorial Days in quiet reflection in cemeteries alone, in the company of my fallen comrades. But I believe that as a public servant, I do belong to the people I serve. And therefore, I believe it is my place to be here with you today. Memorial Day was first known as Decoration Day, and it was first observed in 1868. On that day, the friends and families of those who fell in the Civil War came together at Arlington National Cemetery to decorate the graves of the soldiers who had fallen in that war with flowers, those from the North and from the South. Some of us these days look upon Memorial Day as a day for a great barbecue. Still others will see it as an opportunity for a great sale at the mall or a day off from school. But for those of us who have fought in the service of our country, we look upon it as a day of solemn remembrance, set aside to honor our fallen comrades, the young men and now women who made the supreme sacrifice in the service of our nation. We often take for granted the blessings we enjoy and the things that we have learned from their sacrifice over all the many wars this nation has fought. I, for one, learned lessons in my war in the jungles of Vietnam. Lessons in love, loyalty, duty, and honor from better men than I will ever be, and owe them a debt of gratitude that is not repayable in this lifetime. I see their faces every night, and I hear them call out to me, "Remember me, remember me." We often take for granted, and yet it is our place to remember. And while I remember them every day, this is the day our nation has found and set aside to honor them, and those who lost their lives in all our wars. From Valley Forge to San Juan Hill, from the Meuse Argonne to Iwo Jima and Normandy, from the Chosin Reservoir to Hue and Khe Sanh, where I fought, from Mogadishu to Baghdad, from Fallujah and Kandahar, whether in steaming jungles or in the frozen mountains, whether in the oceans of the Atlantic or the oceans of the Pacific and the Aleutians. For over 200 years, the flower of our youth has heard the call to freedom ring out, and they answered. Whether in defense of our shores or defense of our principles, whether in the great crusades of our times or in the unpopular wars that saw our soldiers spat upon their return, they still served and still died for the causes that we believe in. And so for that I say to you, America, do not honor our wars, but always honor our warriors. We live in a troubled and complicated time, and our youth crave instant gratification. And as a nation at peace with a military at war, it is easy to forget sometimes those who serve on our behalf around the world every day in the lonely outposts of freedom. As the greatest generation quickly fades from our memory at the rate of 1,000 a day, we forget sometimes that they once served the world for us in the Second World War. Who, I ask you, will remember them if not us? It is therefore for us, the living, to take the torch that they and their comrades from all wars have passed to us and hold it high, and to keep this day sacred. And on each Memorial Day, as a soldier once said, take one gentle moment to embrace those gentle heroes you left behind. May God bless our servicemen and women, and may God bless America. Thank you.